I'm coming to you right now with 2 failed recording attempts for some of the most boring albums I have heard all year. We're only in February. We are only in February. Make it make sense, please. I didn't even introduce myself. Welcome back to another episode of Beats and Bandanas podcast. It's your girl Ken. So yeah, I just have a rant, okay? And I have a rant because I need answers. I need answers, and I need, no, for real, I really do need some answers to these questions. Why are people releasing projects that aren't good? I'm not even trying to be funny. Out of all the people that have to listen to the album before it hits the general public, before it hits all the streaming platforms, not one person from your team would say, hey yo man, or hey yo girl, you sure you ready to release this? We can go back in the studio real quick and make some tweaks and adjustments. Because I don't get it. And that's the problem I feel like with so many people having all these yes men around them. They get all hyped up thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna be it right here. This is gonna be the album of the year. This is gonna be my top piece of work. And it's not. Instead, it's a torturous piece of work that I'm struggling to get through. Why? It's only February. We still have almost 10 more months to go, and you've already made your mark on my worst albums list of 2019. I'm so sick and tired of these albums that come out that are 16 tracks, only for it to be trash. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, you know, there's EPs. Do an EP, do a mixtape. Especially, let me backtrack. For people, for example, Migos. With them doing their first solo project or whatever, they each could have easily done a 2 to 3 track EP, 5-track EP, 7-track, whatever. To give people a taste of their individual style, what they want to bring to the table as a solo artist, I guess, solo artist, but they're still with the Migos, so that's why I don't want to call them a solo artist. But you get what I'm trying to say. Give us a little taste of it so then you can see your feedback and decide, okay, let me give them a 16-track album. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you want to put me on your team, I got you. I can be that decision maker for you. You feel me? Because when I sit here and I turn my camera on, and I take my speaker out, and I get my phone handy, and I pull up your project, your album, and I go to play it, and I'm only on the 3rd song, and I'm wondering when is this going to be over, there's a problem. A huge problem. I don't know if there's no rush for you to have to put out an album or whatever just for you to feel like, oh yeah, I'm on my stuff, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Y'all, for real, please just do the shorter releases so that people actually might want to have something to go back to. There's no way to predict how people are going to respond to an album, but I just feel like you have to have some type of mental compass to know that if you're listening to this, whether it's like, this is the best that I can do. Whether you're an artist that is a lyrical mastermind, whether you're someone that's all about the hype with your music, you're all about having the good production and like a catchy flow, whatever. You know what you do best with whatever category you fit in. I'm gonna need you to drop that album when you know that is the best you can do. Or like it's up there, at least. Cause I feel like some of y'all just put stuff out just to put stuff out. And then, I was talking to Dylan, he made a good point. And then when we hear these projects that are not good and you give your opinion on them, you have all these people trying to come at you. Oh, what you mean it's not album of the year? What you mean? You know what? You're trash. You don't even know what you're listening to. You're not a real fan. Get out of here. Don't be speaking on this. And it's like, bro, what you mean I can't speak on it? If it's not good to me, it's not good to me. And of course, it can just be a matter of interpretation. But when there is a vast majority that have negative things to say about the project, then I don't think it's just me. Now, I'm not the kind of person that's gonna sit here and be all over social media dogging the artist out, because some people love to come for that person as an individual versus critiquing their craft. That's not what I do. If anything, I'm just gonna say, you as an artist are probably better than what you put out, if anything. But as far as your work, shawty, come on now. Like, Friday, there were so many projects that came out. Out of those, there were just a few that are just so boring. I had to stop mid-album, mid-recording for 2 projects because it was so boring. The production was hitting, all right? The production had so much potential, but then when they started to open their mouth and their vocals hit the beat, I got nothing. I got nothing. And I'm not gonna sit here and post a video for you guys of me sitting here breathing. The point of all this is, the point is like, can y'all just like channel your center, channel your chakra, and just really figure out what you want to do? Don't waste your time. If you want to spend more time creating something better that's going to be worth the wait and worth the listen, okay, it'll pay off. Like, people are going to be coming to you with better feedback and everything like that. You know, you're not going to have every single person like what you do. Just like how I didn't like what I was listening to that came out on Friday for certain projects, there were just as many people that enjoyed it. For channels like mine, where we do reactions and we do reviews, and then you have people, hey, yo, man, when you gonna post that Offset? When you gonna post this? When you gonna post? I'm not. Because 9 times out of 10, when I follow my gut and I don't post a video about a certain project, it's for a reason. Because it's probably not going to be worth the hours of editing and stuff like that to post the video of a reaction. I can just listen to it on my own time and then talk to y'all about it through like social media or whatever, if y'all ask me what I thought about it. But this is getting crazy. Genuinely getting crazy. You're stressing me out. You know who you are. For these artists out here, you know who you are. One person I can talk about is Pump. Alright, I already know what kind of rapper he is. But you could have at least have made that worth listening to. Please. I said what I had to say on that video, but that's a prime example. If you would have gave me a whole bunch of stuff like for me, Stokely with Ski Mask, I love that album. That for me gave me my hype factor. It gave me my catchy songs. It gave me the stuff that I can replay all the time. So that's what I was looking for. With not even the replay value with Pump, but just something that I don't mind listening to. Butterfly Doors, Racks on Racks, you know, those were like, okay, all right. I can get with it. I can get with it. But Homeboy should have just did an EP, mixtape, something way more condensed than a 16-track album. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That is a perfect example. That's what I'm talking about. And that really goes for really upcoming people too, you know, just it's okay to have something that is shorter just to give people a taste of what you can give them. So then when you put out a lengthier project, you know, we're just like, all right, cool. They know what to look forward to and not dreading a release per se. Some artists that have given us really good stuff then come out with something that is just not their best, and it's just showing a decline in their work, and that's also, that adds to the annoyance and the frustration of their album being ridiculously long. when it's just a decline and you know they're better than that. But I touched on that already. I just had to go on a rant. I was just so aggravated at how I was ready to record videos and I just had to stop. And other channels that I enjoy watching, like Dylan Jackson TV, Sean C, Tabby, Miami, to name a couple, they do give you a review. Be grateful for that review. You feel me? At least they still took the time to listen to it and share their thoughts with you, because that's why you subscribe, because you like their thoughts, or maybe just what they present to you from that channel, from that reaction / review channel. You feel me? So yeah, that's all I had to say, y'all. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about these releases from February 22nd, which is on Friday. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe. Join the day ones. We're growing every day and I appreciate you guys so much for that. My social media stuff will be at the end. And as always, you guys stay safe in these streets, and I'll catch you on the next one.